but it's one of those things where, they say 6 inches between your ears is the hardest distance in golf to manage. And that definitely is a course that's going to test every bit of that 6 inches of brain power that you have, because it's not something where you can just step up and automatically grab a club. How you're hitting that particular evening is going to be a big factor, or that particular afternoon it's going to factor in how you're hitting. Are you hitting them flush that day? Are you hitting them a little thin? Are you hitting them higher than normal? The wind's going to be a big factor there. There's a lot of stuff that comes into play, and that's all, part of the fun of golf. It's a big Rubik's cube. It's what I tell Jake. Goes nuts sometimes because he doesn't understand how he can hit a ball so well one shot, and then the next shot he'll hit it poorly. And I keep telling him, I said, it's just one big Rubik's cube. You just got to try to line up everything in the same day at the same time. Not an easy thing to do, which is why very few people break 90.
Yeah, yeah, and so I did have a chip in birdie this year, and I was super ecstatic about that. You were standing over the hole. Yeah, chipped it about 3 feet to the left and made that turn, and I couldn't really tell from when it was turning if it was getting close enough to the hole to actually go in. But we laughed because I think I maybe had one rotation left on that ball, but it went in, and that's what matters. And that was, I want to say that's probably my first ever chip in birdie, but I'm not 100% sure.
It's the only one I can remember, and I've been golfing with you now for 7, 8, 9 years, whatever it's been, and I can't remember you ever having a chip in birdie. I've seen you do a couple chip in pars, but never a chip in birdie. So, and that was a particularly tough one because for those who are in the know about golf, you don't want to short side yourself. Meaning, if you're going to miss on a green, on your approach to the green, don't miss on the side that gives you no room to chip. Jake did exactly opposite that. Jake missed on the side where I think he had maybe 2 to 3 yards from the edge of the rough onto the green. And he had a big mound in front of his way of rough, and he was in the rough where he was hitting from, and he hit a beautiful chip and put it, like he said, just uphill of the hole, and it curled around perfectly and dropped in. It was one of those highlights in golf that we all, smile about when we go home at night.
Yeah, and we always say, man, I wish I had filmed that, but you can't hit and film at the same time. It doesn't work.